Hello, this is Mr. Vaughn with video lesson 1.6, chapter 1, lesson 6, equivalent ratios and rates. Rates are just a special kind of ratio, you know that. So in this lesson, you will learn how to compare whether two rates are equivalent. For example, you run around the track, I don't know, 3 times in a certain number of minutes. Your friend comes out, runs 4 times around the track in a different number of minutes. Who was running at a faster rate? Or did you run at the same rate? They just happened to go farther than you. So that's what this skill will be all about. There's 2 different ways to see if rates are equivalent. The first one is unit rates. The second one is equivalent fractions. So we're going to tackle unit rates first. You know what unit rates are. Unit rates are when you simplify a rate to a denominator of 1. And in this case, you would do that, and then you would compare the numerators. Here is your example. Are the rates 20 miles in 5 hours and 45 miles in 9 hours equivalent? So we set up our words here, the units. We're doing miles per hour, so we know that miles is always going to be on top. Hours is always going to be on the bottom while these things are in fraction form. Here's the 20 miles in 5 hours. Here's the 45 miles in 9 hours. We get them to a unit rate. Divide this by 5, divide that by 5, and this person ran 4 miles in 1 hour. Pretty good. Or drove, I don't know, or biked. And this one was 45 miles in 9 hours. You divide the top and bottom by 9, and you get a unit rate of 5 miles in 1 hour, excuse me. So they are not equivalent. When you get to the unit rate, you can tell that these are not the same. So that's the unit rate method to find out whether equivalent, whether rates are equivalent. If you can't get to a unit rate, or for some reason don't want to do that, you can use equivalent fractions. And this one is a little bit quicker if you can see a connection between the numbers easily. So this example right here, are the rates 3 free throws, I have to slow down when I say that, 3 free throws in basketball in 7 attempts, and 9 made free throws in 14 attempts equivalent? Are they equivalent? So we set it up with the words there, made free throws and attempts. So we know which one's on the top, which one's on the bottom. This person made 3 out of 7. This person made 9 out of 14. We set them up across from each other. Just look at the red. Don't look at the green right now. And then you look at the numbers and you're like, oh, I can multiply 3 times 3 and get it to be a 9. So 3 times 3 equals 9. You do the same thing on the bottom. 7 times 3 is not 14, it's 21. So these 2 rates are not equivalent. If this person had made 9 out of 21, then yeah, they'd be equivalent. So set up the 2 rates or ratios next to each other with an equal sign, and then see if you can scale the one up or down to the same thing that's on the other side. And if you can do that on the top and the bottom, numerator and denominator, then it is equivalent. If you can't, then it is not. So write a quick little summary on that. We have no your turn problems for this one, and good luck.